In his first term, Trump regularly clashed with big tech, accusing the social media giants of manipulated coverage of him. But now founders and CEOs are looking to improve those relationships, with many now publicly embracing the incoming president.
Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff applauded the Time Person of the Year selection, writing on X, quote, "We look forward to working together to advance American success and prosperity for everyone." Benioff was once a Trump critic and in 2016 supported Hillary Clinton.
Okay, we see which way the wind is blowing. Now we're going to suck up to the new regime.
And tech giant Mark Zuckerberg, usually a supporter of liberal causes, is also shifting toward embracing Trump.
It's in a way deeper than policy. This libertarian ethos in Silicon Valley. It's been a really big part of the culture for decades.
Steve Hilton is a Silicon Valley entrepreneur and Trump supporter.
For the longest time, it's just been assumed that everyone in Silicon Valley is a Democrat. And so I think that was the reason that he probably went along with some of those things. But deep down, that libertarian drive and ethos, I think, is really central to Mark Zuckerberg and a lot of these tech founders.
Silicon Valley leaders are regularly discussing these shifts online, like on a recent episode of the All In podcast, where former PayPal executive David Sachs said he's bullish about the policy changes for big tech.
You're going to see the end of this era of deceleration, of regulatory capture and lawfare.
His All In co-host Jason Calacanis noting it wasn't without work on the back end.
As we all know, we talked about it on the show, Trump heavily courted the crypto industry during his campaign.
Remember, all these people think of themselves, and mostly they are, as disruptors, as taking something that's sclerotic and broken and completely revolutionizing it. That's how they think in terms of their businesses. And so I think they're, in a broad sense, excited about now doing that at the government level for the federal bureaucracy. I'd love to see that happen in California, too.
And President-elect Trump has vowed to repeal President Joe Biden's AI executive order, which aimed to create more safeguards and protect people's rights without hurting innovation. It still remains to be seen about how the incoming Republican-controlled Congress will tackle big issues around big tech regulation.